Thank you for tuning in to any of our videos. We also want to just ask your forgiveness if anything in this comes off offensive or abrasive. It is not our intent to cause division. What we would like you to do is enter into just a relationship as a believer with us, knowing that we're as much of a work in progress as you are, and that you would continue to pray for Nehemiah Abilene. It's literally just to pull us away from what's right now and compromise the relationships. Defeated foe. He just wants to cause division. He wants to defeat the relationships. Listen, if I can get so concerned with over here saving up to get this specific type of car, this is just an example. Because I've been looking literally 63 to 73 Rivieras in case somebody has a pawpaw or an uncle that has one in the garage. It's really what I'm wanting. Make a nice gift. My birthday's coming. But if I get so concerned about that and saving for that, it'll probably stifle my ability to be generous. Does that make sense? Because, listen, there's married men in this program, or men that are going to get married that have kids that may not have a proper vehicle, that may be stressing really because their electric's going to get cut off. And look, mama can only make so much money, and they were barely making it whenever I wasn't fucking up. You know what I'm saying? But if I have this little in my pocket, I'm so concerned with this over here, I don't even have ears to hear the needs of the people, the needs of the body. Yet God has filled my pocket for those needs. And I'm not saying saving's bad. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for me, the specific, I've got to have this. 6373 Riviera, just to remind y'all. You know what I mean? Give me Psalms 23:1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. I remember, it's not on her testimony, but me and my wife were good friends. All through her, I know her whole testimony because I was around during it all. Now, we weren't together. We got off and on in the last handful of years before I got clean, right? And so there was just a kind of an intermittent relationship. But we've been friends since I was 11, and around each other, and they're free for kids being born and just different stuff, real true friends. She was my people. This is where I would stash my boys. My boys always live with me. I would stash the boys with her if I caught beef with another family. If I had beef with another group of individuals, I would stash either there or with her sister. That was my stash spot for my kids, my most prized possession, right? So I went over there one time, and I think I've shared this before. I had a pocket full of dope and a pocket full of money. And I got over there, and she wasn't there. But this girl was cleaning her house. And so I'm like, hey, I'm going to come in. So I sit down in her den. I'm sitting in this chair, and I wake up to her slapping the shit out of me. Loopy, not the lady. Mad at me, what? Why? How could this? What did you do? And I'm like, I'm so disoriented. I just slept in 4 days, and you know how when you go out, you go out. And she's push me to the door, motherfucking me, and blah, 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 and gets me out of the house. I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, I can't believe you robbed my house. I'm like, I didn't rob your house. I was fucking sleeping. And my sister lived 2 blocks. I didn't have my phone. I still had a pocket full of money and a pocket full of dope. I get to my sister's a block and a half away. I realize I don't have my phone. I'm like, shit. So I go back over there. I get my phone, and she's still going off. And this is my friend, my only friend. She really was. I had a lot of acquaintances, but this was my friend. This was my safe place out of the only one. Not even my family's that I feel safe at. Because my sister was a dope fiend too. She had hit me just quick as anybody would. And I get over there, and I can't even get my sister's house. And so I go in her garage, and it was the closest I've ever been to suicide in my life. It was just because I'd already lost everything. You know what I'm saying? I was just down, and I just wanted to die, man. I just wanted to die. I was so done with living. I was so tired. The night before that, the girl that I've been back and forth with, whatever, the whole reason I went to her house is because I had called to meet up with the girl that my addiction one, that one that was crazy, that I loved. Was at another dude's house the night before. So it was this climax of stuff. And we've all been through that because then, I'd pulled some shit where I go to her best friend's house then. Dope fiend shit. I just wanted to die, man. I just wanted to die. And I have never felt that way on this side of things. I have never once found myself in that type of want. I've never once been so hungry that I'm just in my mind cutting deals with the devil for $20 to get some fucking food and then get some money and go spend it on dope and not even get nothing to eat. I hadn't found myself in that kind of want. That starving, please, 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 get some money and then see the dope man almost shit myself. Man, he has guided me. Lord has guided me. Here's my shepherd. And I haven't been in want. From the day you came in here, you may have thought you were in want. You may have missed some comfort things, but every need has been provided and then some. Most of you hadn't even had jobs that had insurance, yet we insure you when you get here. Most of you ain't never had somebody change out your sheets every 2 weeks, and we have them washed for you every 2 weeks. Most of your mamas never even folded your clothes, yet we fold your clothes every day. Every meal, condiments. I was so mad last night when I saw and I'm like, why are we buying these jackasses all these jalapenos? And they're like, because they eat them. Fair enough. Get them 15 jars of jalapenos. Look, it was 15 jars of jalapenos. No kidding. But it's like, but I like jalapeno. I'm going to go home to my house. I'm going to have jalapenos. If God told me I have to love you like my own sons, one, I just want y'all to know, I get in my boy's face like that sometimes. Because sometimes I don't know if they're fucking with me either. And they say I'm a little bit intense at times. And, but I would make sure they had jalapenos. You know what I'm saying? But I get in their face sometimes.